Hey there, everyone. This is Mapex. I do not post a lot of videos to you, and here's the reason why. I'm a Twitch streamer. I prefer having a live interactive audience, but that doesn't mean that I don't love you guys anyway. You guys treat me fair, but honestly, I'm just making this video to kind of help a friend out, kind of see the ins and outs of this particular deck. He's wanting, quote unquote, to get into Magic. I figured I would just help him learn a little bit about it. I don't have my webcam on because honestly, I just wanna distract you guys from the game. I don't have any music playing. Honestly, it's kind of more to help me think than anything. But we're gonna get right on with it. We're gonna play some traditional constructed, and what we're playing today is gonna be the four-color Gates deck. So that being said, we're gonna pay our 1,000 gold, our in deck. Here we go. Gonna be match number one. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Freaking out. For no fight immediately. Generally speaking, the queues in this lobby aren't terrible. Typically, you want to be on the play first, so we're going to go on the play first. 5 lands. Gateway Plaza is going to be a 5 color, so we're in our plaza. Oh, crap. Oh, well. It should be fine. I've been running this deck like this for a while, I mean. Um, Hopefully we do relatively well, and I can kind of help you guys see the thought process go through my head at least while I'm playing. It's a 5 lander, so a little clunky, but we do have our Xurius Guildgate. So we have blue, white, red, green right here. Those are the 4 colors in the deck. The white is more of a splash for me. I don't really play a whole lot of it. Blues are mainly for like negates and guild summits. Okay, I'm gonna text her and be like, I'm kind of shimping. Wording a video right. Silent. I realize it's weird that you guys probably think it's that I'm saying all of this out loud, but I'm just doing it so you guys know. Like I'm somewhat paying attention at least. Oh god, this is really changing. I don't like that. Know what's coming down next. Spell Collector 3/3. Spell Collector says whenever a creature control enters the battlefield or dies if it has greater power than it, put a 1/1 counter on it. They are 3. And we're going to start drawing. Hopefully we can get a Gates Ablaze here pretty quick. Otherwise, this is going to be a really fast game. This deck does not fare well against the archetype. So right now we're looking at taking 7 this turn. Oh, he binned 1 and then left 1 on top. You have to draw a Gates Blaze. Ow. Harder to stabilize, so go gate. Hey, what's up? That's not a Gates Blaze, we're gonna see. Recording a video. We're gonna need Deafening Clarion, we're gonna need Divine Fires. Trancing Melody's not terrible, but gain control of target creature with converted mana. So you can pay 3 mana and gain control of like a 3/3 Pelt Collector or 4/4 Pelt Collector, something like that. What we are going to be cutting is Once Bindings, a Circuitous Root, a Growth Spiral, and 2 Growth Spirals. Just so we can run the entrance as well. We don't really need the Excellence Binding. Like, yes, this deck is recursive. It's big green stompy, so they're going to be casting Galtas, which is a 12/12 with Trample. That costs 1 less for each power among creatures you have. kind of like this hand. Has a little bit of a weird start to it, but we'll get 3 of our 4 colors online at least. And we cut the white out of the deck entirely. Because we cut the Ixalan's bind. And its fairies are in the side. So we're going to lead off with the Guildgate because blue and red are the most important colors. Most important meaning like their cards are the most impactful. Price things. Explosion. That always feels. And tonight just win. Alright, we're gonna play a Gatebreaker Ram. It's a 4-4. So hopefully it's bigger than anything he can throw out right now. Unless not that. Oh god. Nope, we're not blocking. You got it. You got it, bud. Why? Why is this happening to us? I'm trying to do things. Mainly because we can make these trade with this. Well, we can make one of them. God, that was gross. I wasn't ready for that. I figured it was just mono green stompy. Not surprised. Here's my no. What? Double null head? What are you doing? Do you not want to cast a non-creature spell the entire game? Alright, we're gonna do it. I'm not gonna like it, but we're gonna do it. My god. I can't tell you how late to the party this is, and they might as well attack, right? Not doing anything, just sitting there. If he plays a Stealing Champion on this, we probably just... Oh my god, what? Triple Null Ferox? What is this? This is madness! Literally, okay. Okay, cool, we're done. That was a terrible match, because game 1, I didn't have creatures. Game 2, I didn't buff my creatures. And block profitably. So here we go with match number 2. Again, these queues generally don't take very long, especially with the time of night it is. It's 10:45 where I'm at. Do with that information what you will. This is video. It's not going to be entirely relevant for whoever's watching. Spoony Love 454. I like the spoon. I like spoon. Feel very comfortable. Alright. Lob Coil, negate, growth spot. I like this versus. Very susceptible to a duress. I like it. So we'll keep it. Excuse me. God, keep. Alright. This is either Black White Token. Oh. Rakdos Aristocrats. Cool. So the value on this deck comes from sacrificing your creatures to effects that damage your. So stuff like this, yeah. We can like make your opponents lose life and draw cards. Honestly, I think we just killed a Priest of Forgotten Gods right here because that is the scary thing. We're gonna kill it. I also kind of regret my decision to not play Gateway Plaza sooner because now we're locked in on until we can draw it. Or is he just playing like mono black aggro? What is? We're just gonna play the Guild Summit. And next turn we can play Gateway Plaza and hopefully start drawing lands because we need them. So Guild Summit here, it's an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you can tap any number of untapped gates you control and draw a card for each one you do. And then whenever a gate, it's a type of land, enters the battlefield under your control, then you draw a card. These effects do stack, so if you have like 3 Guild Summits and you play 1 gate, you draw 3 cards. But the first line of text on it only applies when it's battlefield. Solves and hits the battlefield. This dude's gonna use his priest probably to get rid of his Reapling skeleton. And then he's going to use that mana to buy one of them back. And he's going to buy the other one back and probably just recast it. Oh, just kidding. It returns to the battlefield. That's... Oops. So we're going to play this game. We're going to draw a card first, and then we're going to have to pay 1. Oh, no, we're paying 1. We're paying 1. We're keeping this around. We need 4 lands. We're just going to hold on to this. It's instant speed, so we can cast it on our opponent's end step. Anything that's sorcery speed, like Circuitous Route, you can only cast while it's your turn and when you have priority. So, like, all these blips where it's a little orange button on my turn. That's the only time I can cast it. I'm going to use the Priest of Forgotten Gods again this turn. And we're just going to go, cool, end of turn, Growth Spiral, hopefully hit a land, cheat it into play, and then cast a Gates Ablaze to just get rid of his... Because Gates Ablaze deals X damage to each creature on the battlefield, where X is the number of gates you control. I currently control 4. I have Azorius Guildgate, Selesnya Guildgate, Gruul Guildgate, and then Gateway Plaza, which counts as a gate, which is weird to me, because I understand it's called Gateway Plaza, but at the same time, it's... And he's going to rebuy him again? Sure. I'll go to 10. You're going to reapply him, and then I'm going to go, cool, Gates Ablaze, get rid of him. That says tapped. Why did that one... Oh, he cast it. Oh. Cool. All of these are dying. Like... Here in just a second. Please draw in, please draw in. Dang it! We're just gonna draw a card. And then we're gonna cast Gates Ablaze. We have 7 cards in our hand, so we don't gotta do anything else. Sure, I'll take 1. We'll go to 9. The annoying thing about this is the reassembling skeleton, because it's just 2 mana to return. We can do it for all 3. Like, that's his mana sink. Selesnya Guildgate. Cast, wow. We just play this here, and we don't actually tap any gates because we want to cast a Gate Colossus, that way we can start blocking profitably. So we're going to decline this and cast a Gate Colossus. Next turn, we're just going to cast Circuitous Route and draw 4 cards and cast as many Gate Colossus and pray that we draw an untapped land. Gatebreaker Rams and stuff out of our hand. If not, then we'll just hold up in a gate for whatever forsaken reason. That's a rekindling thing. I don't like that. Let's see if I could just... Alright. So this is going to work in a very weird... So we're going to take action and put Gate Colossus on top of our deck because of the Gate Colossus trick. We're going to play Gate Colossus. We're going to play another Gate Colossus. And then we're going to Lava Coil this, which exiles it instead of killing it, so he's not going to get the token. Rekindling Phoenix says whenever it dies, you make an 0/1 red elemental creature that says at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice this creature and return target card named Rekindling Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield. So essentially, it's just a 4/3 attacker every turn or 4/3 blocker every turn. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whenever a non-token creature you control. Gross. I kind of wish we would have had negate mana too. That would have absolutely. Actually, we'll just take the 3. If he does anything too stupid, he just plays. I don't know. Gatebreaker Ram. That's another Gatebreaker Ram. Then we're gonna hold up any. Accuracy. Put him to 4. Make him play heavy defense. These guys have vigilance and trample as long as I have 2 or more gates. I literally have 2 or more gates. And they also get a buff for each gate. Each one of these hands down here is a +1/+. Okay. Like, it's very obvious he's trying to stall it. Game. Now we go to game 2, though. 2 or 3. Whatever. Game 2. Cool. So we bring in Shivan Fires because they're really good. Bring in Deafening Clarion. We're gonna side out the Expansion Explosion and 2 negates. Another secured and a. The Expansion Explosion doesn't do a whole lot here necessarily, so that's why we're getting rid of it. We don't really need Syncopates or Quenches. Actually, Quench might be a better. Negate specifically targets non-creature spells, so I think I'm actually more. We're gonna bring in Quench instead. I'm not entirely worried about like him killing my. I'm really worried about like that enchantment that he played that says whenever a non-token creature dies, you get. We let the Ixalan's Binding Dents for the same reason. That if we can hit like a reassembling skeleton with it, he just. Oh no, because. Well. As long as he doesn't have like a discard outlet for him, I guess. Weird, we're gonna keep it. You get a lot of weird hands with this deck. Because you're gonna look at like 5 lands and be like, oh sweet, this is actually a pretty good hand. And then you look at it and you're like, wait, I have 5 lands in my hand. Why is this a good hand? Typically, if you have 5 lands, you're generally on the verge of mulligan just because it's 5 lands. But we're also on the draw, so we're realistically playing with 8 cards. And our 8th card's a growth spiral, so that works out. We're gonna go with Gruul Guildgate. Turn 3, we're gonna play Forest, and then Growth Spiral out. Alternatively, we could have played the Forest there and then played the Gruul Guildgate. Stop it! Hate these keys. Forest. Oh, he's working off of 1 land right now, though. That's the thing. That is a kicker right there. Yeah, I'll take 2. Now we're going to my turn, so we're going to cast this Growth Spiral. We're going to cheat this Gateway Plaza into play and keep it on the battlefield. I'm going to play Guild Summit. We might as well go ahead and tap this because we're not casting anything else this turn. Play Gruul Guildgate to draw. There's a Shivan Fire. That's actually pretty deep. If he ever gets up to 2nd mana to cast a Reassembling Skeleton, he's just excellent. We're actually going to start with the Securities route. And we're going to get Izzet Guildgate. 1 and... we're going to draw 2 cards off of it because of this. Play Semi Guildgate, draw another card. And then we're going to cast a Gate Colossus for 1. Then we're going to discard Gate Colossus. Because we can just put it back on top of our deck. Jesus Christ, you drew all 4 of them? So we're taking 3 regardless, so we're going to 11. The kicker is though, if we ever draw one of our 2 we're gonna go ahead and take action up. That's this game. We're just gonna play blockers right now. Shivan Fire. This. Pass. We're gonna go to 10. We're gonna go to 8. We knew this was happening just because of how the cards have out right now. We're not gonna. We're gonna give it a minute because he's probably just gonna kill some. He can ever hit land number 2. Wow, Jesus, that was a long time with only one land. I guess he's running a really low land count probably. But 20 minutes in, we got 2 matches. That's not too bad. Then again, you know, this would take about another 20 minutes in paper just because of the nature of shuffling and actually using physical cards. You have to play mind games with your opponent when they're sitting across the table from you. This way, we don't even see the other person, so we don't actually have to play games. The only mind games we play are when we present a count. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, I don't like this hand, but we're gonna keep it. Because I actually want to see how this plays out. The answer is gonna be not well, probably. He just drew Gatebreaker. This is looking like Izzet Drake's. And our matchup against this deck is absolutely different. It could be mono blue aggro, and that's what it is. Okay. I'm okay with this. Gruul Guildgate. So, mono blue aggro focuses on playing a bunch of low drop creatures, buffing them up. Like keeping their hands refilled with stuff like Curious Obsession. Curious Obsession, in addition to being a +1/+1, says whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you draw. That's always really nice. Enter. Because we don't have a point in doing it. He's not going all out. Buff the crap out of you. Granted, it's turn. We're going into turn 4, and he just drew 2 more cards. Not a good thing, but if he if he spell pierces our growth spiral, it's not the end of the world. So I'm really not that stressed. You want us to draw a card and put one of our lanes into play? The answer is no. Okay. This. I'm gonna play a 6/6 Gatebreaker. You really have a Wizard's Retort in your hand? Essence Capture? Mono Blue's playing that card now? What? Alright, well. This is probably the end of the game. I haven't seen a sweeper. Even if we did, he's drawing a crap ton of cards. He's keeping his hand full. He's able to hit his lands. Tempest Gen. Literally the end of the world right here. Judas Root? Let us thin out our deck a little bit. You typically don't fight over that spell when there's not a guild zone. I think he's just doing it for mana denial. He thinks we're actually stuck on land. Which is weird because we already lost this game. There's no way he doesn't have another counterspell in his hand. Because the deck actually plays a spread. So we're gonna go with Entrancing Melody. Different Fires? Deafening Fire. We're gonna cut the negate, cut the Ixalan's Binding, cut the expansion. I think those are the right calls. Oh, Syncopate. So we're gonna throw a Spiral in his. Growth Spiral at least says draw a card. Its added effect of putting a land into play is what makes it good, so that'll help us out a little bit, hopefully. Curious Root's just towards the top end of our curve, and so is the Expansion Explosion, which is why we take those out. We never take out Gate Colossus, just because Gate Colossus is basically a 0-mana 8/8 that is recurable. When you have to Gate to Blaze your opponent's creatures off the board, you can literally just play a Gate, stack the triggers from Guild Summit on the... Put the triggers from Guild Summit on the stack first, and then the... Jesus Christ, this hand's even worse. This is the exact opposite of what we just had. Oh my god. We're about to go to 4. We're on to 4. Alright, we're keeping. Keeping. We got Lava Coil, we got Gates Ablaze. I'll take it. Play Semi-Guild Gate. Next turn is going to be Gateway Plaza. And then we're going to probably Lava Coil the crap out of this. The next turn. And hopefully we hit land number 3 so we can just Gates Ablaze his board away. Ow. Well, that's not land number 3. We're going to pass. Not going to Lava Coil that. It doesn't have any backup right now. Digging for land number 2. My guess is he hit it. So we know he's swinging for 1. That's just a given. There's land number 3. So. Spell Pierce is a thing. We're going to try to play around it. Jesus, dude. You're about to have looked at 6 cards, and you haven't hit land number 2? Okay, he hit it off of the opt. There's the curious observer. Now he's starting. Give him fire and Lava Coil. Please work. Dive down. Spell Pierce. Kinda surprised, honestly. Please a G. Just kind of laugh at him because turn timber. Pretty good. Shooter Street. You let it resolve. So we have Simics, we have Izzets, we need an Azurius. So now we're basically like out of Spell Pierce. He has to hard counters. This also means that our Gates Ablaze literally just kills his board. So unless he like double dives down a creature, we just tag nuke it. That's a Guild Zone. Does he counter it? Does, but he's counter. So at this point, I'm just gonna draw 3 cards. I'm gonna play this. Because we're about to be able to start playing creatures. And sweepers and not worry about a bunch. So he has a Trickster. That doesn't really worry us a whole lot right now. Now Circuitous Root's kind of a worry. So we're going to lead off with Izzet Guildgate. Draw a card. We're going to Growth Spiral and put the Simic Guildgate in up again. Draw another card. I'm gonna play this. I don't know why I just did that. I totally missequenced that, but that's fine. Essence Gift. Cool. And now, hopefully he doesn't have a counterspell for this? He didn't! Paid off! Oh my god, I can't believe he just did that. So now this leaves us in a really good spot to try to take control of this. So lead off with Guild Zone. White. We're just gonna tap. We're not. I'm not gonna tap any. Go Guildgate. We're gonna try to entrance him. Works! Oh my god! I don't actually play Island, so this is just a 0-4. Oh, that's all I play 1 Island. Sorry. Sure. Terramander. Oh, oh my god. That board just got real biffy. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Grogiliate. We're gonna draw a couple cards here. One of them's a Guild Summon. We're gonna play it. Blue. White. We're gonna tap 3 Gates. Here's our Gates of Blades. First, we're gonna swing with it. If he doesn't, it's a free 8 damage. Like that, it's 3 damage. Cool. Now we're going to Gates of Blaze. Reset the board. Thing is, this doesn't hurt me really. Like, it does a little bit, but I also have 2 Gatebreaker. I also have Deafening Clarion to try to. Oh. Ooh, this is a problem. So we're gonna start with Circuitous Route to thin out our deck so we can have more live draws, like Blade, because that's exactly what we're gonna draw 4 cards. We're gonna draw 6 cards. God bless America. Okay. Now. This is a lot of cards. I don't think I've ever had this many cards in my hand, and we're about to, like, we're getting really close. We're gonna Lava Coil? No. We Gate the Blaze. And then we just Windmill Slam 2 Gate Colossus and a... We're gonna give ourselves a life buffer. Discard 4 cards. Guild Gate, Gateway Plaza, Circuitous Route. We're getting rid of as many cards that draw us cards as possible right now. He's trying to find blockers. Thing is, he's dead to these Gatebreaker. Oh my god. Oh, that was a really grindy match. Oh god, that was game 2. Oh, we still have another one. I honestly want to bring these in. I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna bring them back in. We're gonna cut that, and we're not gonna focus on ramp. We have to be the control deck, which is a really weird thing for Gates to say because they are the control deck with Gates of Blade. Like, you just kill everything because you play around hexproof effects. And Trancing Melody is the only card that actually... Not the only card. It is the only important card that actually targets. That's not true. Lava Coil is a really important card, too. God, both Ixalan's binding? What? What? Not great. But it leads to a turn 4 growth spot. So, I'm on board. Or a turn 4. Or turn 3 Gatebreaker Ram. What am I more on board with here? I think I'm more on board with the Gatebreaker. Yep, sure am. Oh, but I'm gonna sequence my lands. I should have played this Lesnia Guildgate first. In order to cast the Growth Spiral with my base attack. That. Pass. We're drawing a bunch of lands right now, and that is not a good thing, but he's also not. Or not. This can be a really. We're just going to take the. Growth Spiral. Going to deny it. Now I for sure have all 4 colors. We're gonna roll Guildgate. We're gonna try an Ixalan. Get that one. Can't Storm Tamer it. He has to counter it. Which eats a counter spell out of his deck. Or he's just gonna sacrifice one. He's just gonna sacrifice it. That is totally okay. Nice. Well played. Well played. That's a dive down, though. That's a protection spell. Trickster. Sure. Sure. You got it, bud. You got it. Playing around Quench, but we're not playing already. Here's the retort. We're just gonna fire it. We're gonna try to shift fire ever living crap out of it. Slow down his tempo. Cool. He's hellbent now. He will have one card in his hand to R3. Granted, two of our three. And this is not favoring us too well right now. Spawn's Binding number 2. Purple Trickster. He's gonna sacrifice the Storm Tamer to counter it. So he can still have 3 power on board. But it's better than 4 because it buys us another turn. God, I'm tired of drawing on these guild gates! That is the one drawback. You do draw one. Get the place? Right? God. Damn. Go. Don't play a creature. If I can draw a Guild Summit, oh my god. I think he just don't do. Especially if he doesn't counter this. We're just gonna draw a card. We're not playing it. That is not the card we wanted to draw. That just proves that 3 of the cards in his hand were counter spells. Like, we've eaten through a bunch of his deck already. Now we're starting to turn through our deck. It's a little slow on the setup, this deck is. But once it can get a Guild Summit on, it starts taking off super fast. Like this. Like, alright, here's my 15-15. You're on a 2-turn clock, bud. Sure, you got it. Because I am hella... Ooh, nice! That's a problem. So we're gonna play this. Tap our island. Kill this thing. Yeah, I think we just screwed ourselves. I think we actually just screwed ourselves. Blue. Now we have to hit a Gates Ablaze. Which allows us to tap 5. We're gonna draw 5. So here we're gonna enable full control. And what this will allow us to do is we can cast 2 Gate Colossus now. But he has to have a counterspell or a protection spell in his hand right now to save his storm. So we go to end of combat, we go to second main, we go to end of turn, we pass turn, on his draw step we're casting. If he does not have a counterspell, and he didn't, has to draw. We're golden now. That's me. You do you, boo. Kind of surprised. Oh my! Stop it! These are my babies. This is gonna be the weirdest thing I've probably ever done in the history of this. We're gonna Gates Ablaze our own Gate Colossus off the boards? And then we're gonna play this Azurius Guild, get to put them on top and redraw them. Take action. Take action. Redraw them. Replay them. And then just pass. Woo! That was a really tight situation there. Really hope I was not ready for that deep freeze. Alright, so that was 4 matches. We're 3-1 right now. I will continue this tomorrow. I will in fact finish doing this one via recording, and then I'll probably stream it online. So this way I can do both. Get it out of the way. But yeah, this is Mapex Drummer 451 here. I don't have anything to show this, so what we're actually gonna do is we're gonna go to our intermission screen real quick, and you guys can see my beautiful face. Just kidding, not really, but I enjoy this myself. Again, I don't have music or anything, so I can kind of concentrate a little more, keep talking. That way, you guys aren't bored, and you understand like what's going through my head while I'm playing the cards that I'm playing and why I'm playing them. But yeah, this will finish and get posted tomorrow, and we will see you all then. If you liked what you saw and you want more tips and tricks, please let me know on YouTube. Either DM me, follow me on Twitch and whisper me, find my Facebook page, my Instagram page, my Twitter. I do have Tumblr, I don't know why, but I do. Message me literally on anything and let me know. Comment in the put it in the comments that you want to see more stuff like this, tips and tricks and stuff. Why I play things the way I do, why I'm playing the cards I am, all that kind of stuff. But until then, this is gonna be your boy Mapex signing off this time.